what you saw on the EVC and NYC stream back on Monday. For the first time this cycle, I have a theme team in gold. The Two Rats and a Wool Sock Silver League champions last week, who are promptly getting rinsed in gold because I know that team is not truly a gold quality team. But we made it. That's what's important. And I'm hopeful that we'll be able to see someone else get promoted out of these assorted clubs. Like the unlimited editions are due, man. They've been stuck at iron. They're due to go back up to bronze. Meanwhile, the Team Redacted are my only theme team to not win, my only perfect team to not win a title. But we finally got Kenji Jojima. Finally, thank you, Sporer. So, now armed with Kenji Jojima and a tasty new Kenta Maeda, I got a good feeling about that team. I also have a good feeling about this team, the Colorado Rockies, at the 2003 post-deadline here in the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. Apologies, I'm dealing with a case of the sniffles. And thanks to the Dodgers winning 8 in a row, consarn it, we're now a half game back of them and leading the wild card. Yay. Also, oof, the Braves fell off hard. Literally, all their offense is Chipper Jones. Yeah, enjoy your $12 million, bud. Don't forget, you're stuck here forever. Championship in 1993, a run of 6 straight playoff appearances, and then the team of the 1990s had a bit of a hard transition into the 2000s. Dead last in runs scored. Yikes. Anyways, just like no one Whoa, Kegleg! Thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. For some reason, I didn't have you on the list, for the subscriber list. But I appreciate it nonetheless. I appreciate that. I gotta get the alerts back on. Hopefully Twitch Studio will finally... That's right! Once we get the raid in from AZ Axel, your generosity is much appreciated. So technically that means I could give you the Boston Brewers road jersey and the 2 uniforms as we agreed on. So the Florida Marlins, kind of a Potemkin village here, with the 11th in runs scored. I mean, Travis Hafner is knocking the snot out of most things. I'm putting the 3rd for some reason. Oh, right, because they got Teixeira over at first base. This is his 2nd season up with the Bigs. Dangerous looking player. And Hideki Matsui. They got him from the Cubs at the deadline. This is his 1st season in the majors. And the Cubbies gave up on Godzilla. Oh, it is? Shoot. Thank you for letting me know. Aha! There we go. Okay, that's more like it. This is what happens with YouTube soundtracks. Phillies are kind of a bad team right now. I mean, even with Helton, Gonzalez, we just traded them Ryan Ludwig for Bobby Abreu. Hey now. I mean, Nomar Garcia-Parra being out for most of the season, yeah, that'd do a number on one's team. Let's see, who else is leading a division right now? The Dodgers, right. Los Angeles. 4th in runs scored, 3rd in runs against. Yeah, that's a good club. Tom Gordon's been kicking butt. Scott Baker. Number 20 prospect, rookie Scott Baker. Joaquin Benoit, that's a familiar name. Paul Shuey. Ooh. Okay, this guy apparently is pitching well out of the rotation. Familiar faces like Turlicek, Ojeda, Huff. Still can't believe they got Huff from the Yankees. Robin Jennings, Manny Ramirez. Manny Wood coming a little bit early. And Willie Bloomquist, who, well, they inked him to a healthy deal. Good for them. I mean, he's no Carlos Guillen or Pete Orr, but he's doing well. Yeah, about that Carlos Guillen. I hope he comes back healthy. I hope he comes back good. Pennington will be back soon. Ventura may be back in time for the postseason. And we got Khalil Green, who at this point is just going to get optioned down. Because I don't think we have room for him on the roster. I guess we'd send down Tony Pena Jr. Yeah, I guess that's what we do. We're just stalling for time until Lazy Axel comes in. And the Cincinnati Reds, the Redlegs. Hideo Nomo got a free agent deal from them last offseason. That 65 forkball. That would be the ghost forkball before the ghost forkball. Scott Sanders, former member of our club. Ryan Anderson with an 85 stuff. Whoa! Just casually striking out 10 per game in an era when that doesn't normally happen. Will Cordero to the Royals for Veras Donahue. No, that's not the right one. I've noticed this is a bug with my version out of the Park 24. The trade history doesn't work. For Darren Holmes and Jorge Piedra. Darren Holmes wound up back with the Reds. Piedra is still in the minors. Oh, and he's already pitched a no-hitter this season. Yeah. TCR go... Brrr. Oh, and they even picked up Robert Bowser from the Giants last offseason. Talk about a dynamo closer. So yeah, if we run into the Reds, we're going to have a bad time. The Astros, their big weapon is Pedro Diaz, who club has 40 home runs on the season, already exceeding last year's mark. They got him in a trade with Detroit, straight up for Melvin Mora. Okay, yeah, he got TCR to the moon. But still, wow. He leads the offense here. Hidalgo remains a staple in center field, provided he stays healthy. Team effort on the offense, not really seeing any big sluggers unless they're all on the bench. And you got Jim Stoops coming over from Pittsburgh to supplement Nick Devaney. Pair of fireballers in the bullpen there. Old friend of ours, Tim Morrell. Oh yeah, if you were wondering how Pedro Martinez is doing, I was looking this up before because he was the previous absolute fireball cannon arm. He's with the Cardinals. At least his movement and control have improved since the last, but they're still not where he was pre-injury. You're a $10 million problem, St. Louis. Over on the American League, the Blue Jays are, for now, out of the postseason running because the Red Sox are the best team in baseball. 691 runs scored. Sean Hearn at the back end, slamming the door. Todd Walker being their DH. Preston Wilson, 62 home runs 2 seasons ago. Franchise face at center field. Corey Aldridge coming out of nowhere. Well, from the Pittsburgh's system anyway. With Lyle Overbay going the other way. And Overbay's now with the Cleveland club. That must have been a 3-way deal of some kind. I was tempted to trade for Jesse Cross because the Red Sox were offering, but it doesn't look like he's pitched that well since coming back from Arm Go Boom. The pitching is still a little soft, but not that soft. And adding Jeffries on a free agent signing truly was the tonic this team needed. Take a look at the Oakland A's. Troy Gloss and Jason Giambi, the Nouveau Bash brothers, out here on the Bay. Barry Bonds out long-term, torn hamstring. That contract looks better and better, even though he's finally hitting the aging curve at age 39. The question is, who will be passing Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, and Babe Ruth this sim? Will it be Bonds or will it be Griffey Jr., who we have and has the benefit of Coors? Otherwise, it seems very much like a team in transition. Juan Guzman's been kicking butt, though. Ageless himself. Pending free agent, though. Hey, our old friend Paul Quantrill. Looks like he's been delivering results as the closer here. The Rangers lead the AL West, but not by much. Familiar face Larry Walker now has wrecked as his injury proneness, but he still put in 73 games for the Rangers, providing well above average results. Jose Guillen slugging the cover off the ball. Free agent signing from the Reds. Ivan Rodriguez, of course, team captain and undisputed face of the franchise here in Texas. Like, he left for San Francisco for one season, then went back to Texas. And your leadoff guy's got 26 home runs. Okay. Mostly because you got this guy, Brandt Colomarino, getting TCR to the moon. 80 home run power potential. Whoa! Not bad for a 10th round pick. So yeah, the Rangers are an issue. And then leading the AL Central, I was right, it is the Twins. And that's Josh Willingham putting up 40 home runs. Sudden power burst. Trot Nixon out in left. Carlos Lee slugging well, coming over from Seattle, putting up 2 seasons of 3+ wins above replacement. Shannon Stewart, free agent signing back in 2001. If we didn't get Marcus Thames, I was going to try gunning for him. Greg Maddux is so badly nerfed that now he's the bullpen guy in Minnesota. I mean, the White Sox are making a game of it. Hello, Ichiro. Hello, Bartolo, old friend of ours. And then there's us. Bobby Abreu, in the 5 games he's started since coming over to the club, has 6 hits, 3 of them doubles, and 1 of them a home run. That's our Bobby. And then we added Jeff Jenkins to take over second base with Carlos Guillen injured. 3 games, 5 hits, 1 home run, 1 double. It'll be Rolandini on the bump as we get into our first game of the stream session. We're going to try and finish the rest of the regular season. If we are lucky, we'll have a postseason stream. I may just play out the division series because we won't be starting that one at home, most likely. And we'll just go into the championship series next week. But we'll see. We're hosting the Phillies. Mariano De Los Santos on the bump against David Rolandini, our ascendant ace. Because we're at home, time for a lineup intro. And now, please welcome the starting lineup for your Colorado Rockies. Batting first, the left fielder, number 53, Bobby Abreu. Batting second, the center fielder, number 27, Marcus Thames. Batting third, the right fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey Jr. Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 5, Jeff Jenkins. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 77, Victor Martinez. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 42, Mo Vaughn. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 29, Shea Hillenbrand. Batting eighth, the pitcher, number 20, David Rolandini. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 1, Pete Ford. It's a beautiful evening at the ballpark. Rolandini has challenged my perceptions of what pitchers I should be looking for. But I'll explain that in a little bit when we're between games. First pitch on the way. Shallow fly ball to right. That'll bounce in front of Griffey, and Luis Gonzalez is aboard with a leadoff hit. That will bring up Mark Kotze. 0-1 on the way. Runner goes. Hillenbrand throws. Not in time. 1-2 on the way to Kotze. Gobbled up by Vaughn. That'll advance the runner for Mike Young. Infield is in to try and get any ground balls. That's drilled to right center field. So much for the drawn-in infield. Mike Young will cash in the game's first run. It's 1-0 Phillies. And now the guy we absolutely do not want to face in Todd Helton. Pitch around him, please. Fly ball deep to left field. At the track, Bobby Abreu picks it up. Good throw into third, but Young will advance. Here's Jason Kendall. 3-0. Swing on 3-0 is Kendall. Jenkins will gather it. So just the one run in the top of the first. Bobby Abreu against Mariano de los Santos. 3-11. Abreu inside outs this one for a leadoff single. And the Rockies get the leadoff man aboard. Here's Thames, 2-0. Through the right side, another opposite field single. Ryan Ludwig hearing it from the fans who used to cheer him on. He was only traded from the Rockies to the Phillies a few days ago. Ken Griffey then. 1-2 on the way. Line to right field, base hit. That should tie the game. Griffey's chugging to second. Marcus Thames will round third and try to score. The throw is cut off. Griffey ends up at third with a double. And the Rockies now have the lead. Still no outs recorded. Here's Jeff Jenkins.
Strike three.
There's the first out of the game. Victor Martinez acquired from the Marlins. 1-2. On the ground, past the third baseman and into right field. Victor Martinez picks up an RBI double. We don't mind the absent Robin Ventura when Victor Martinez is swinging that kind of a bat. Movon will pop this one sky high. Just going to make the pitcher's mound. Michael Young makes the grab. Shea Hillenbrand now. Line back through the box for a base hit. Kotze will hold at third. Rolandini can swing a stick. We'll see if he can help out his own cause here. Diving catch by Chris Woodward. We almost had him. Ah. Lined right to Jenkins. Good play. Here's Ludwig now. Swing and a miss. Rolandini. First strikeout of the game. Chris Woodward now. Gets a full count from Rolandini. Inside for ball 4. Looks like they were going to deal with Mariano de los Santos instead. On the ground, Jenkins already most of the way to first. Inning over. Rockies hold serve. It's 3-1. Pete Orr leading things off. Taking over as shortstop with Carlos Guillen injured. And he has himself a leadoff single. Abreu now, 0-2.
Strike three.
Called strike 3. Marcus Thames to the deepest part of the park. Sound the horn. The Thames TV sound slowed down for a Marcus Thames home run. 5-1 Rockies. Another diving catch by Woodward. He's just out here to show up his former teammates in Colorado. Jeff Jenkins deep to right center field. Like the episode title says, it's Clobberin time here at Coors Field. 6-1 the score through 2. Luis Gonzalez first pitch swinging right to Abreu. Bobby. By the way, unlike Jenkins, who is a rental, we have Abreu for next season. All right. Let's not have a repeat of last pitch, please. There we go. Into the shift. Martinez will get the fielder's choice to Jeff Jenkins. I mean, we got a pitch to Helton in this scenario, right? Popped up to left. Abreu comes in. Inning over. You get a sense that a guy like Todd Helton would do really well here in Coors. You know? Seems like the right kind of a player for Coors. Maybe even a Hall of Fame caliber player. I mean, he's already got a ring with the Phillies, so no harm, no foul. Vinny Chulk. That's a name I recognize from the Blue Jays. Coming in, former Kansas City Royal, acquired at the start of July. He'll face Hillenbrand, Rolandini, and Orr in the bottom of the third. Rocky staked to a 6-1 lead. Slow bouncer back to the mound. Chulk is going to have trouble fielding it. Shea Hillenbrand with an infield single. Rolandini will bunt his way to a sacrifice. Good play by Kendall. Runners at second and third now for Pete Orr. 1-2 on the way.
Strike three.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch there by Chulk. Abreu now, full count. Rocket into right field. That's going to be... Okay. Not to put too fine of a point on it. Let's just until RISP and see if we can just accelerate the pace of this game. Good play by V-Mart there, over at third. Chris Woodward to center field. Thames, long run, makes the play. Rolandini at 105 pitches. I think that's as good of a point as any to give him the night off. Hey, Tim, do you want to do it again? Nope, that'll be a fly ball to right. Ludwig will make the grab. Double steal is on. Pete Orr has some speed. 6 stolen base. Now that's very Carlos Guillen-esque. 2-0 on the way. Gobbled up by the second baseman Woodward. Good play. But it's 10-1 now. Jenkins. We'll ground out to Helton. Inning over. Top of the 7th now. David Rolandini will give way to R.A. Dickey. Fly ball to center field. Long run. Thames is there. 3-1, up the middle, past a diving Jenkins and into center field. Runners at the corners now, respecting that arm from Marcus Thames. 0-1 from R.A. Dickey. Line to left field. That one's going to graze the wall. Thames is over to grab it instead of Abreu. That will be a double. 10-2 now. Jose Camacho getting loose in the bullpen. Fly ball to center. Thames has a lock on it. Throw home will be not in time. Jose Cruz, pinch hitter here. Popped up into foul territory. Vaughn is over there. Grabs it for the second out of the inning. Ludwig now. Fly ball to deep center field. Thames has a read on it. Inning over. Let's see. Versus righties. Who do we want? Coming off the bench. Your friend and mine, Tag Bozede. Ground out to Young. Thames tacks on another RBI. What a game he's had. Griffey will send this deep to right. Ludwig will make the grab. Jose Camacho enters the game. He'll be expected to wrap this one up. Woodward, pitcher spot, and then Luis Gonzalez. Lined into left. Will fall in front of Abreu for a leadoff hit. We may need to go to B-Dub for a defensive substitution. We'll see. Fernando Vina will be the batter here. On the ground, or to second. No double play, but the out is recorded. (1-0) on the way to Gonzalez. That could be two. 3-6-3. Excellent play there by Vaughn and Orr. And the Rockies pound this one out 11-3. Wahaha. Abreu a 3-hit day. Thames a 3-hit day. When this team is good, it is very good. Meanwhile, Pedro Diaz is about to win a triple crown in the National League somehow. Klitsky, thank you for the follow. Oh, Pennington is... we don't know when he's going to be back. Sarlos going 8 innings. And Noodler finally getting a good appearance. Good to see he's pulling out of his tailspin. Long, long overdue. Right, who took the loss here? Bullpen? Willie Juarez and Byung-Hun Kim. Oh, man. At least Vitko did decently in his first game with the club. We got to play one of those games at Olympic Stadium. If not this year, then next. Jason Giambi gets to the 500 mark. Oh, we sweep the Pirates. How sweep it is. Mo Vaughn gets his 2,000th hit as a member of the Colorado Rockies, formerly a member of the Boston Red Sox. Came to the Orioles via trade deadline. Then bounced around with the Pirates. Split a season between the Giants and the Orioles again. And this hit his first and only season with the Rockies. Yes. All right, let's Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be going to Puerto Rico to play the Expos. Looks like this one's at Olympic Stadium. We'll do an inning or so. Because those Expos aren't going to be Expos much longer, sadly. Andy Zwerchitz. That is a name. Oh, hey, Vernon Wells. Oh, hey, they got the lid open here at the Stade Olympique. Zwerchitz with back-to-back Ks. All right, 1-2-3 inning for the kid. Brian Roberts. On the ground, going to be a tough play. Victor Martinez. Good play. Good catch by Vaughn. Jose Vidro was rumored to be coming to the Rockies at one point, but clearly still stuck around with the Expos. Line to Vaughn. Easy play. I'm going to miss that barn. Oof. We left Sarlos in a little too long and he got roughed up. Then again, we got to do more than just one run against Zwerchitz. All right, salvage the finale, and we're still a game and a half up on the Dodgers. Jeff Jenkins slowly learning how to play second base. Good, good. Looks like Khalil Green will be ready to come back to action. Let's send him to the minors. He'll probably come in and take over for Tony Pena Jr. That way Campagna can... Hello, AZ Axel and friends. Thank you so much for the raid in. This is the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters, my Colorado Rockies restart. And as you can tell, it's us and the Dodgers for the NL West. We traded for Bobby Abreu at the trade deadline. He has 16 hits in 11 starts. Almost half our extra bases. And we have him locked up for next season. Then we got Jeff Jenkins. 3 home runs in 12 starts. Hey, it's all good, man. Life happens. Let's pick a game to host. Let me see. Which stadiums are going to be changing sooner than later? Braves are at Turner already. We already got a road game against the Expos, or at least briefly got one. Yeah, we already did a Rolandini start. Let's do, Hey, Bobby Valentine's managing the Mets. That's perfect. Cardinal fan 30,000, thank you for the follow. And Rolandini continues to kick Heine. So, here's what I'm struggling with, because for the longest time I thought pitcher BABIP and ground ball, or at least not fly ball, would succeed the best at Coors, because you want to minimize balls in play. Oh, that's why Justin Noodler is getting absolutely rim-rocked. Duh! I thought Rolandini had a crummy PBABIP. No, that's Asahina I'm thinking of. Okay, so we got to trade away Noodler next off season. Because, yeah, 412 PBAPIP. Yes, he's keeping the ball in the park, but his whip is 2. So, I think next trade deadline, we got to trade Noodler, or at least not include him in our postseason roster. We'll include Deliza instead. Let's see if we can get a Brown or a Vitko start. 5-3 win? Yeah, let's do a Vitko start here at Shea Stadium. For all of y'all coming in so you can see what we're dealing with, Chris Carpenter on the bump for the Mets at Shea Stadium. I mean, higher rate stats are better, but a 20 PBAPIP... Oh, you mean like Justin saying that? Ahaha. Hello, Andrew Jones. Wow, that's a little bit below projections. We got Gary Sheffield playing first now. I mean, he's still delivering extreme amounts of value, just not what he was doing in Philly. Jimmy Rollins should be a shortstop. Looks like that was a trade deadline from the Tigers. Tigers who won the World Series last season. Looks like they sold. We're going for the season sweep here.
Strike 3.
Mets rocking the black jerseys. Rockies wearing the purples. First pitch swinging, deep fly ball center field. Easy play there for Fornes. Another first pitch swing, Ken Griffey Jr. On the ground, gobbled up by Rollins. Joe Vitko acquired from the Phillies in the Bobby Abreu deal. First pitch, one out. Mo Vaughn says yoink. 3-1 on the way to Kadire. Inside ball 4. That will bring up 37-year-old David Justice. Full count on the way. Fly ball to left. Abreu brings it in. The ever-dangerous Gary Sheffield now. 1-2 on the way from Vitko. Line to left field. That'll fall for a base hit. Throw is into third. Not in time. Kadire. Now there's runners at the corners for the center fielder, Daniel Fornes. Fly ball, deep center field. Thames has a beat on it. Woohoo! Okay. Yeesh. Challenging the third baseman there. Good play by Kadire. Mo Vaughn will get the Rockies' first hit. Seeing guy single up the middle. Cervenak couldn't get there in time. Hillenbrand will ground out to Rollins himself. Inning over. In the interest of time, we're going to go Risp. That's not good. Salinas. On the ground, gobbled up by Jenkins. Mo Vaughn able to recover. Infield is in to try and draw a play. What part of pitch around do you not get? Mets lead 1-0. Sacrifice bunt easily fielded by Vitko. I hate it when my pitchers leave stuff over the center of the plate. All right, Griffey and Thames aboard for Jeff Jenkins. Ooh, that is scorched into right field. This game is tied. Possibly Rocky's taking the lead. Tie game. Oh yeah, good zoom up on the turf there. I mean, you can kind of see the uniforms that Silva N has made. They're fantastic looking, aren't they? Victor Martinez. And now the bases are loaded for Mo Vaughn. Nowhere to put him. Swing and a miss. Rockies take the lead, though. It's 2-1. Actually, these aren't just set up by me. These are set up by the add-on that... Ooh, Abreu at the wall that Silva M has released. Thanks to Out of the Park 24, you can actually have XML files that identify when alt uniforms will be available, which days they're worn on, and when they will stop being worn. For historical play, there's nothing better. All right, Vitko with a quiet inning, thank goodness. I am also in a bit of a bind because my coaching staff is set to leave, and Mike Eden has done well, but he doesn't let me hire a pitching coach, and the guys he likes aren't good. So I don't know if I should just promote my bench coach or what. You'll see what I mean once we're done the game here. Thank you for not letting the pitcher get a hit. All right, Bobby leadoff double. Salinas will chase this to the backstop. Abreu now standing at third. Beautiful hit there by Marcus Thames. Another wild pitch by Carpenter. Look at where that one clanked off. Boink. It seriously just went off Salinas' glove. Lofted to left. That's going to hang up long enough for David Justice. Jenkins. Come on, V-Mart. Challenge him. Send Jones, and oh, he is dead meat. It's not just that they got Chris Carpenter. Oh yeah, they did. They acquired him from the Phillies in this save. I mean, Carp's had an interesting career. Came up through the Seattle organization, struggled with them, acquired by the Phillies via trade, and since coming to the Mets has proven to be a solid rotation arm. All right, Vitko at 85 pitches. Let the big dog eat a little longer. Or an Abreu aboard. Marcus Thames against Sean Chacon. Lofted to center field. Wow, they were playing the outfield deep. That's a no doubles defense if I ever saw one. And oh no, it's Ken Griffey Jr. Yep, break out the mustard and rye. Hoo-hoo, boy. Oh, this team is so fun. And Jenkins is aboard. All right, I think we've seen enough. 11-1 your final score. Vitko goes 8 innings, and Dickey gets a mop-up inning at the end. All right, so let's take a look at the personnel. So, like, Mike Eden has a great rating. He was our bench coach, won the World Series with us as a bench coach, took over for Kenny Kuhn. And I like his setup. He basically runs Rocky Ball just as much as I do. Oh, snap! Captain Kegleg with a gifted sub. Thank you so much, dude. Hey, AZ Axel. Guess what? I owe you an Out of the Park uniform set. All subscribers to my channel will receive a complimentary Out of the Park uniform set for every sub or resub. Use it on your perfect team. Use it for your franchise mode. It's yours to keep. You'll also get 5 exclusive emotes and your name on the special thanks slide. Many thanks for the gifting, Captain Kegleg. You know what? I think we're going to go with Pacella. We're going to extend him. And he'll take over, and he'll let me control my pitching coach. Like strong second hitter, so do I. Outfield and infield shifts, I like that. I mean, maybe it's why our strategy works so well, because Eden and Pacella work together. Whoops. Thank you, Cardinal fan. Much appreciated. So because of that, who else is expiring this year? Yeah, I'm okay with Julio Sanchez leaving because we're going to promote Luis Tiant. Bradley, we've extended. Do we extend John Donaldson? Considering he struggles with personable, and that's who we're kind of building a team around here. Normal and personable. Oh no, yeah, we're letting our trainer walk after multiple injuries. Oh yeah, El Tiante. He's been coming up with our team. Look at that. Legendary development, outstanding aging, teaches pitches excellent. I cannot wait, and we got him signed through 2007. No, John Donaldson, who I believe it may actually be Josh Donaldson's relative? Let me take a looky-loo here. Not the pitcher, the second baseman. Nope, no relation, as far as I can tell. Would love to get some extra ground. Ryan Domit out for 5 days. He's not even the starter. A walk-off win against the Marlins. Wandel Campana against his old club. Yes. And Noodler's finally starting to come around. I mean, even a 20 PBABIP is not going to end up with a BABIP in the 400s all season. Hey, Todd Pennington's healthy again. Let's send down Tony Pena Jr. at least for a little while. Wait a minute. We're going to have roster expansion soon. We'll just keep Green in the minors for now. I'm impressed with Asahina and how well he's pitched as a rookie. He actually won a Rookie of the Month award once. I don't know what it is about this team, but it always gets hot when we get into August and September. 15-7 in August. Yes, sir. The best teams in the league all play in the National League West. Also, hello, Victor Martinez, putting up 2.6 wins above replacement. We can keep finding first baseman in the free agency pool. V. Martin's going to stick at third base as long as he can. We actually are going to see a reduction in payroll next season before... Aye, that's going to hurt. I hope Bobby Abreu takes that player option. If not, I guess Tag Bozid takes over and left. A little bit earlier than expected. Let's get ahead to the roster expansion. Red Sox are just clowning on the rest of the AL East like oof marron. The Dodgers are going to use this series to gain on us, aren't they? I mean, the Cards are in the hunt, theoretically. If memory serves, the Red Sox already won a championship. They beat the Pirates. Oh, Dave, you know every time you do a custom alert, it ends up stuck on the screen. Ugh. Oh, brother. What's going on? Bernie Williams reinstituting Kangaroo Court. Ah, Bernie. This is what happens when we don't let you play or start games anymore, is it? A lot of people with pending contracts. You know what? Let's extend Brian Giles. He's done well. Let me see here. What was I just looking for? Oh, yeah, Dan Faherty. I mean, I don't really trust the assistant GMs that much. He's got a good relationship with the players. Oh, struggles with other personable. Yeah, let's let him walk. Dave, one moment. I will be right back. I need to refresh my beverage. Today's broadcast is powered by water. Cardinal Fan 3000. Don't make me do something here. Don't want to have to get involved. Oh, that's a lot of firsts. Oh, that looks so nice. This is an issue, but this is nice. All right, so Khalil Green, Pennington, Deliza. Let's call up Kalina and Burrows. Grady Sizemore, Shinjo. We got room on the 40, man. Let's call up Jorge Vasquez. And Brian Sanchez. Okay, I don't know what happened with Justin Noodler, but he's fixed now. Getting back Pennington is going to be a huge help down the stretch. We got some extra arms in the pen. Khalil Green's going to start to get more games in. And Javier Colina. He had one good season with us and then promptly turned back into a pumpkin. Let's do this one at Pac Bell Park. Ooh, it's a Sarlos start. Oh, not Kringen again. Oh, this guy almost no-hit us last time we played out here. No. We're going to do the next game. No, we're not watching this one. Oh, maybe we should have. Sarlos goes almost the distance. All right, we'll watch the Willie Brown game. Robin Ventura inching back towards being healthy. Chris Butchek. $18-game winner up against Willie Brown, who I really regret having given that massive contract to. Not massive, but an extension. I mean, the fact that it's here in San Francisco hopefully means he's not going to get absolutely rim-rocked. All right, leadoff man is aboard. Way to go, Bobby. Thames into the shade of the wall. Griffey's going to be first pitch swinging. That poor right fielder Piedra is going to be busy today. A-Rod at second base, by the way. Roland, A-Rod, Javi Lopez. So the Giants are basically running on 3 guys. And Willie Brown's going to plunk the first guy he sees. Why? What are we doing? Dribbler in front of the plate. Hillenbrand up with it. Not in time. Infield single. A lot of speed on the base paths. Scott Rowland about to make me look real silly. Okay, double play. Good work there. Jenkins to Orr to Burrows. Sean Burrows getting a rare start at first base in lieu of Mo Vaughn. Pitch around A-Rod. There we go. Martinez threw for the Rockies' first hit. Good contact there by V-Mart. Ooh, fielder's choice. Brian Jordan, Mr. 20 defense at first base. Playing first is easy. Tell him, Wash.
It's incredibly difficult.
Sean Burrows, grounder to second. A-Rod with a diving play. That will give Willie Brown
Strike three.
a strikeout. Full count to Javi Lopez. Doink single into right. Here's Piedra. Bunted in front of the catcher spot. Hillenbrand will just play it himself. Brian Jordan now. Fly ball to right. Good catch by Griffey. 2 down. Guillermo Reyes. Okay, there's a balk called. Fly ball to left. Abreu charges over. Inning over. Pete Orr inside outs this one into left field corner. Could be extra bases. The little shortstop that could. Man, what a season it's been for Pete Orr. Especially taking over from Carlos Guillen after his injury. Really good July and August. Bodes well. It's basically like having a second leadoff man. That one's over the head of the left fielder. Marcus Thames with a triple.
Hey.
Scotty Pods couldn't get there. Thames is going to tag up here. Good throw from right field by Piedra, but not in time. Sacrifice fly RBI for Ken Griffey Jr. Chris Buchek will be aboard with a leadoff single. Not bad for a 24-year-old. This is his third time in the majors. First time with a full season, and he's 18-6. Dang, son. Scotty Pods. Aboard with a walk. Let's have a quick confab with Willie Brown here. Can you not, please? There's the ground ball we needed. Okay, we're just going to get the one out. Abreu throw home is past Hillenbrand. Oy, oy, oy. Let's watch the replay of that, because Abreu makes a great catch, but then yeet! Absolutely airmails it. Oh, charge this one. Come on, Pete. Pete beats feet. And we're just going to give up the tying run. All right, game's tied through 3. It may still end up being the Giants instead of the Dodgers in the wild card, too. Victor Martinez infield single. Speedy Speed Boy. Hillenbrand to Piedra. Easy play there. All right, through 3.5. I'm just hoping this team can stay healthy through the tail end of the season. Oh, beauty play there, V-Mart. He's why I'm not missing Robin Ventura when he leaves via free agency. It's going to be real hard to justify keeping Martinez on the bench when V-Mart comes back. And he can get better, too. Beautiful running there by Pete Orr. 2-2 on the way to Bobby Abreu. Fly ball to right. Bobby's gonna tag. Nice work there. Thames now. 1-2 from boot check. On the ground. They're gonna try for the play at home. Not in time. Marcus Thames infield single. Unsuccessful sacrifice. Two down now for Jenkins. Swing and a miss. But the Rockies hold the lead. It's 3-2. You're at Pac Bell. Buchek with his second single of the day. Come on, guys. What are we doing? Line to center field. Podsednik may untie the game. Runners at second and third. Infield is in against Rontre Johnson. They'll put him aboard. Bases are loaded for Scott Rowland. This has the potential to go very, very poorly. Up the middle, base hit. Giants will take the lead.
Safe.
And the Giants... they are going to be a problem. They are going to be a problem. A few wins against the Dodgers won't hurt, though. And with Ventura healthy again. Yeah, let's force bench Campana for now. Alright, manager's going to ignore that, so let's make it so V-Mart, force start third base, but bench against righties, so that way he comes in against lefties. Perfect. Alright, welcome back, Robin. I'm keeping an eye on Brandt Colomarino. 57 home runs at this point in September. And Pedro Diaz possibly winning the Triple Crown in the National League. The Boston Red Sox have clinched a playoff appearance. The Rockies are streaking in September right now, 9-2. It's Bobby Abreu, it's Jeff Jenkins, it's Pete Orr figuring out how to play again. It's Justin Noodler taking his ERA down a whole run over the last few games. Okay, so maybe we don't trade him. Noodler actually won a Rookie of the Month award. The Mets now lead the NL East because everyone else has fallen off a cliff. 11-17 in August, 6-7 in September. Well, I knew that we said the Marlins are kind of like a paper champion here. Meanwhile, the Mets have gone 10-3 in September. Red Sox have clinched the division already. Twins are fighting off the Tigers and White Sox. Rangers 6.5 up on the Athletics. Astros have passed the Reds. 19-9 in August. What the hell kind of a win streak was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 games in a row. Of course, the guy who's in the running for the Triple Crown, he's only 24. All right, we're putting our win streak on the line here. And even the Padres are good. I just hope Pedro Diaz doesn't hit like 5 home runs in our ballpark. Mendoza! Well, we almost had a chance against Stoops, and then Thames ground into a double play. Yeah, Houston is scary too. We can still kind of clown on him a little bit though. Sarlos, 20 wins. Heading into his arbitration year. Oh, he's going to be expensive to keep. I don't know, do you guys think we should go long-term with Kirk? I gotta think about this because, like, this kind of a pitcher clearly plays well in Coors. I'd be willing to buy out his RB years and tack on 3 more to take him to age 30. Especially if we can find someone to take over Willie Brown's contract. All right, lost the series against Houston. Don't mind too much. Ventura's injured again. So that'll give Victor Martinez a chance to draw back into the lineup. We've clinched a playoff spot. That much is guaranteed. Now it's just a matter of can we win the division. The magic number is 1, so we go to this game against San Diego. Hillenbrand's got the day off. Ryan Domit takes over at catcher. Wandel Campana getting a start at third base. And it's a Rolandini start, baby. The Purples are out here at Coors Field. Little nippy, 61 degrees here at 3 o'clock Eastern. Rolandini looking for his 20th win of the season. Easy play there for Jenkins. It's a shame he's not going to be fully trained up at second base when we head into the postseason, but he's better than the other options. Right into the shift, or says thank you. Abreu up against Eric Cooper. Rocketed through the right side for a leadoff single. I hope he stays. Sound the horn! Yes, it's a step back from his 77 home run 2001, but you know what? 40 home runs for Marcus Thames with this kind of defense. Yeah, he's earned the mega contract that we signed him to.
Strike 3.
If the Rockies win this game, they will clinch the National League West for the 7th time, or for the 5th time in 6 seasons. Wait. 5th time in 7 seasons. My bad. I forgot in 2001 we were the wild card club. And no Game 163 shenanigans against the Giants this time. Yeesh. Full count against Lorenzo Bagley, 30 home run hitter. Make that 31. Less than ideal. Grounded right to Jenkins. Sweet Lou Merloni playing first base. Up the middle, Jenkins again. Lined into left field. Abreu's not going to get that one. It's a 2-out triple for Keith Lulua. That'll bring up the catcher, Jason Worth. 3-0 on the way from Rolandini. The intentional, unintentional walk. 2-1 to Eric Cooper. Popped up into foul territory. Vaughn grabs it. 2-1 now. Rockies in the bottom of the second. Here's Domit. That's drilled to center field. Diving catch by Foster. Quincy Foster looking pretty sharp out there. Here's Campana. Giving Victor Martinez and Robin Ventura a bit of a break. Orr works the count full. And Rolandini will bat. Sliding grab there by Derek Bell. Top of the third. Lined up past Pete Orr. Couldn't get there in time. Turn on BNN here. Let's see. Ah, the Dodgers and the Giants are playing each other. All right, pitch to contact, get something on the ground. There it is. All right, there it wasn't. Runner goes. Domit throws. Got him. Ryan Domit. Looks like he'll be a good presence behind the plate. And in the nick of time, too, that's off the wall. That could have been the game-tying run. Instead, it will just be a 2-out double for Derek Bell. 3-1 to Bagley. Second walk issued. 0-2 to Mark Loretta. On the ground, Rolandini gets it himself. Beautiful play there. To hold serve. Bobby Abreu, second hit of the day. Oh, he's going to be so fun to watch next season. Thames seeing eye single back through the box. Abreu's going to go first to third. Some daring base running there from Bobby. Griffey is plunked. Bases are loaded for Jeff Jenkins. Rocketed to the right center gap. That will add on a few. Fans in Colorado are wondering if we can afford to keep Jeff Jenkins. Not at that price rate, not as he's fragile. But man, what a fun postseason it's going to be with him at the Keystone. Sacrifice fly for Vaughn. That'll bring Domit to the plate. And he's plunked. Looks like he may have gotten hit around the head area. That's less than ideal. Campana, infield fly. It's a very high one. Orr works the count. 3-0. Rolandini now.
Strike three.
Will swing and miss. But Jenkins adds 2 here. 40 home runs across 2 teams. 12 of those home runs in 44 games with the Rockies. Oh, so good.
Strike three.
Rolandini, first strikeout of the day. Ooh, Blue Jays and Orioles go into extra innings over at Camden. Ulloa, diving catch, Griffey. High fly ball deep to center field. Thames ranging back. That's going to find the forest. Jason Worth, 444 feet. Pinch hitter is Timothy Moore. Line to right. Griffey brings it in. 5-2 now. Amari Telemaco into the game to try and stem the bleeding. Abreu will back up the third baseman. Bounce throw by Garabito. Good play. Marcus Thames. Popped up first base side. And caught by Merloni.
Strike three.
Good pitching there by Telemaco. Rolandini needs to get through this inning to be in line for that 20th win. Campana may be the best defender at third base on this team, and that is really saying something when you got Victor Martinez and Robin Ventura. Diving play, squirts out of Jeff Jenkins' grip. Derek Bell.
Strike three.
Swing and a miss. Domit throws to second. It's late. Runner at second. 2 down for Lorenzo Bagley. And Bagley's going to bag another long bomb. That's 2 now off Rolandini. Padres now only trailing by 1 run. Line jumping catch by Jenkins. That will end Rolandini's day. He will leave in line for the win. Let's go with William Juarez here.
Strike three.
Telemaco's really pitching a beaut here so far. Domit up the first base line. Going to be a foot race. Merloni loses it. Domit with an infield single. Campana. Over to third base. Garabito makes the play. Rolandini will get 1 batter, or 1 base runner. And there he is. Tried to keep him in, it didn't work. William Juarez takes over as the new reliever. 2-2 on the way to Lulua. Fly ball to right. Griffey brings it in. Jason Worth now. On the ground, that could be 2. It is. Juarez gets the job done. Kim getting loose in the bullpen for the top of the 7th. Or pinch hitter Abreu against Telemaco, who struck out 3 so far. Or has worked his 3rd walk today. Let's see. V-Mart, Khalil Green, Vasquez. Tag still hurt too. Let's give Khalil Green the pinch hit. Let's see if we can... All right, hold is 70. Yeah, we're not running here. Green will ground into a double play. Abreu here, bottom of 6th. Slow roller to 3rd. Going to be a tough play. Good work there by Garabito. Byung-hyun Kim enters the game to pitch. Entering the game in left field, fan favorite Bernie Williams. Going for that little bit of extra defense here. We may see Jenkins lifted and Pete Orr moved from short to second. We will see about that. Bill Miller, former Rocky himself, will take over. Leading off the top of the seventh.
Strike 3.
Miller out on strikes.
Strike 3.
Garbito out on strikes. Kim comes close to the immaculate inning, but he'll take a 1-2-3. Brandon Robertson. Here in the bottom of the seventh, he'll face the heart of the lineup, and Marcus Thames is aboard with a leadoff single. Ken Griffey Jr. wants home run number 40. He will ground into a double play instead. Ken Griffey, owner of 670 career home runs, and he's under contract for a few more seasons still. This will likely be Jeff Jenkins' final at bat of the day. It's a good one. It's a single. 2 down. We're going to double switch. Jenkins can run. Defensive substitutions coming to the Rockies. Jeff Jenkins will sit. Todd Pennington taking over as the new pitcher. Tony Pena Jr. enters the game in the 9-hole as the new shortstop. Pete Orr moves to second base. And a round of applause for Victor Martinez entering the game as the new first baseman. The hands crew is out.
Strike 3.
Oh, it's so good having Pennington back. Pitch around Bagley, please. For booting up cold! What did I say? Lorenzo Bagley ties the game with a home run hat trick. Are you kidding me? We should have just intentionally walked him. Sometimes you just have yourself a game. And Bagley has himself a game. Runners at the corners now. Carlos Pena. One-two on the way from Pennington. Popped up mile high on the infield. Domit will bring it in. Three and one count to Jason Worth. Line to right field. The Padres will take the lead here. Ramon Hernandez, the catcher. 0-2 count. It's a wild pitch. Base runners will advance. 2-2 from Pennington.
Strike 3.
Strikeout. So the Padres have taken the lead Brian Mallett now will face Domit Campana Orr. Soft liner to left. Derek Bell is there. Campana.
Strike 3.
And now Pete Orr. 3 walks and 3 appearances. Finally gets bat on the ball, and he's going to fly out. I forgot to get another pitcher warmed up. Haha, oops. Camacho. Yeah, you're going to need to dig just a little bit deeper there, Pennington. Sorry, dude.
Strike 3.
Quincy Foster is aboard with a hard ground ball single. Derek Bell, 1-2 the count.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. Do we pitch to him? One, two. Called strike 3. Dan Herron into the game. Pinch hitter for Tony Pena Jr. will be Tag Bozide. Little dribbler in front of the plate. Tag is safe. Infield single, Bernie Williams now. 2-2, fly ball to center field. Caught by Foster. Thames has the chance to walk this off. 1-2 on the way. Fly ball. Not deep enough. Excuse me one moment. There's a delivery at my door. Okay. Ken Griffey Jr. Let's get Herring loose. Just in case. Come on, Ken. Through the infield for a base hit. The game will continue. First to third goes Tag Bozide. Who do we trust most? Let's go with... Vasquez has too much of an avoid kit. All right, Hillenbrand it is. First pitch on the ground. That will end the game. The Padres will pick up the win 6-5. The loss to Todd Pennington. Not like it matters. We clinched the division anyway. Yay! The Colorado Rockies have clinched the National League West. If we're going to host the Giants again, ay. The New York Mets, with 83 wins, have clinched the National League East. The Rangers have clinched the American League West. Tiger's back in the lead. Oh, no! Ah, Tiant. Dang it. Well, it looks like we're going to go have to go hire a new pitching coach. Let's move Mario Vega up to AAA. Let's move Willie Molina up to AA. Let's add... Move Bermudez up. Move Mulvaney up. He's looking pretty good. No, let's not fire Bermudez. Let's move him up to be the new guy for the Tri-City Dust Devils. We're just moving everyone up a level in the org here. Alright, looks like we gotta get a new pitching coach then. This offseason. I was counting on it being Louis Tiant, but turns out that's not the case. Orioles in the wild card hunt over in the AL East. Please not the Giants again. Dodgers and Giants tied going into the final series of the season, and they play each other. Here's your wild card series. I don't want to have to face Manny Ramirez and Robin Jennings and Edgardo Alfonso. 3rd and 5th, or 4th and 2nd. Actually, no, I would rather face the Dodgers. At least I can deal with these guys. Let's go League Reports home. Who do I want here? Colorado Rockies. 9 and 10 against the Giants, 7 and 12 against the Dodgers. Oh, that's not good. We aren't good against either of these guys. Well, at least we won our home finale, despite Brian Sanchez giving up a grand slam at the top of the 9th. Not a bad rookie season for John Asahina. And Jenkins is now day-to-day. Sorry, man, you're playing the rest of this season out. Actually, no. Let's bench him for 2 days. Give him a little bit of rest. It will be the Dodgers. Noodler blows a save. Uh-oh. He's coming back down to earth, folks. I don't think we can keep him on the postseason roster. PBAPIP's still 415. Yeah, he had one good month. I don't think Noodler's making the postseason roster. We're trading him at the offseason. Ken Griffey Jr. finishes the season with 39 home runs. In league history, he now sits 3rd. He passed Willie Mays this season. Incredible career for Ken Griffey Jr. 700 will be his goal next season. He leads the league in slugging percentage. So, it is a shame that Guillen is out for the rest of the postseason. All right, so Nodler is being removed. Pennington is being placed on. Ooh, Sarlos with a stomach virus. Looks like we'll be skipping him for game 1. Yeah, I'm okay with Pena Jr. not being on the roster. The question is, with Asahina going to the bullpen, I think it's got to be Herring who we don't bring across. Yeah, FIP of 4.76, but what about versus lefties? Oh, he was bad against both. Okay, so we're not going to bring Brett Herring along with. And instead, I want Kim. Pennington as our closer, Kim and Roanhorse as our main guys, Asahina coming up in high leverage spots. William Juarez as our long man. I think we got to bench Sarlos. For the length of that stomach virus. So it'll be either Rolandini or Vitko, or Brown rather, who gets the start in game 1. Less than ideal. Oh, hey! Rolandini still got his 20th win. Nice. What a sophomore campaign for David Rolandini. Where's Sarlos here? We got to talk about that. I may not keep him for free agent years. We'll see. Jenkins is going to have to play through that strained ripped cage muscle. Tagbo is going to be ready to go. Secret weapon, Tagbo Zed. Your postseason series are the Boston Red Sox hosting the Baltimore Orioles. Travis Lee dragging this team kicking and screaming into the postseason. 48 home runs in his possibly only season in Baltimore. I say possibly only because they also have Prince Fielder, who hit 55 home runs in his rookie campaign. as a 19-year-old. The Detroit Tigers, last season's defending champions, will return to the postseason and play the Texas Rangers. The best offense versus the best defense in the American League. Brent Clobberin with 62 home runs to lead the American League. The Los Angeles Dodgers will face the Colorado Rockies. I was hoping not to face them, but at least they're a bit, they're more manageable than the Giants, I think. Can't wait for Victor Martinez to eat them alive. And in the other NLDS matchup, it will be the New York Mets up against the Houston Astros. Pedro Diaz out for a week, but he finishes with the Triple Crown. Of all the times to get injured, your best of 5 series is one of them. So that will do it for our broadcast. I'm pretty sure Nersha Banco is rolling right now, and we can raid y'all into him. It's Major League Managers, Season 35. An incredible online league with a lot of history. Winter Ball conclusion and free agent watch. Ooh, very nice. You'll find me again on Saturday with the Seafarers, the 2030 home opener, as we raise the championship banner to the rafters of Chiba Marine Stadium, and I may have a little something extra for you to tune in. Not just Mob Your Bob, because it is the first Saturday of the month, but a little extra audio-visual treat. Time is precious, folks, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me tonight. Firage, take us out. Have a great rest of the week, everyone. See you on Saturday.